songs are new to you guys because you haven't heard us before, but this song we're about to play is called Pattern of Decay. It's brand new even to us. Enjoy.
Sean.
Sean Michael Harp is his name. He's actually from Ireland, but he's playing in our band because we couldn't find anybody that could play guitar and the bass.
Awesome. You two kicked me out.
Yeah.
I'm Dave. Yeah. This is how bad shit happens.
That's Jared.
How you doing?
And you are?
Wait, I'm in the background. Stephanie.
Hey, not paying attention. He's not paying attention.
Right now.
Hey, Kevin. There's a guy with the camera on you, but you're not.
That's hashtag drummer Kevin Talley, right?
No, it's at Kevin Talley.
The show, and it was awesome and rock, awesome, fabulous.
I don't like them either, but I'm
we had
like, just
we had fans here in Ithaca. Yeah, we didn't even know we had.
Awesome. All right.
We had you. You are a fan.
That is very true. And Pete is now your fan too.
Pete.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks, guys.
Texas Pete?
No. Sure, why not?
All right. How did Ender's Game get started?
Oh man.
I met Dave.
Yeah. We met.
We fell in love.
We met on the internet. It was a match made in heaven.
No, we met.
Oh,
we
it was
had
like-
the same
it
goals.
was like
It's like
Kevin?
let's rock.
It was like Kevin?
Yeah.
So here's what happened. I was looking for a guitar player because there was nobody else in the band. So being a guitar player, I thought I need another guitar player, not like a drummer, or a bass player, something to be useful. I want more guitar. And I looked. We have this local magazine where like artists would put stuff in it for looking for bands. And his influences were Testament, Metallica, Megadeth. I was like,
Yeah, it was so awesome. I put this ad in the paper, and I have these people calling. Yeah, we're looking for a bass player for jazz. Well, shit. How about it? Did you read the ad? Of course I'm there. I'll be there Tuesday. Asshole.
so I was, I guess, the first person who responded, which actually read the ad.
Nice.
Yeah, I found the one. That's how we got together. The one literate person called me. That's how it happened.
It is the South. Have you seen our school?
And you're from where?
Where are we from?
Yes, where are you
Doesn't
from?
this look?
I'm from Ithaca, New York. That's where I was born. Oh, you want to know
But the
where
band is from.
Oh, Atlanta,
From the
Georgia.
ATL, dog.
Atlanta, Georgia. Sorry, Atlanta, Georgia.
404.
And where did you come from?
I came from Atlanta too.
And how did you join the band?
I actually jammed with Dave prior to Ender's Game when he was in college, and when they needed a bass player, they called me because I played guitar. So it just seemed like a natural fit.
He's actually the best guitarist in the band, but we put him on bass just so he learns.
Sean's the best guitar player you'll never hear.
How do you feel about that?
That is the truth.
It is what it is.
No doubt.
I have fun.
Nice answer.
I like sitting there having a conversation with Sean when he has a guitar and he's running through sweeping and arpeggio and going, hey man, let's check this out.
That's what he's obligated to say under his artist agreement.
That's right.
It's true. If I want to stay in the band and get all the hot chicks.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
You want to get in that?
This next song is called System Fails.
has Ender's Game been a band?
Way too long.
Way too long.
Can you define that in numbers of years?
Oh, yeah.
Like
12?
Mine's right there.
Yeah, 12.
15.
No.
26?
no, probably like 1.5. 1.5.
Where did you come from?
Yeah, where did you come? I came from a vagina.
No, from,
Some call it a
in.
pod.
Are you officially the drummer for Ender's Game?
Yes.
Say yes.
Next question.
Say yes. Say yes. I mean, I officially came from my mother's vagina.
What other bands have
Pretty
you?
hot.
What other bands have you played with?
What other games?
You don't have that much time.
Who hasn't he?
Here comes braggadocio.
Do you want to pick a band? Just pick a band and ask them, hey, did you play with them?
Well, we know you've played with who? Dying Fetus, 6 Feet Under. Who else?
Black Dahlia? Red Chord?
No.
Chimera?
Doth?
My mother's
Chimera?
vagina. And I am a very good volleyball player, beach volleyball, and very good at pool.
Did you try?
Very
Have you
good.
tried out for Slayer yet?
Who?
All right, back to Ender's Game. Who came up with the name Ender's Game?
Orson Scott Card did.
And he called you up and said, "Hey, I know what you should name your band."
He goes, I know what you should name your band.
Birthplace of
Do you really want to know how it happened?
Yes.
No, it's a really boring story.
It's
Wait.
so gay and lame. We had a list. Everyone made, you get a band together and it was like, hey, why don't you put your top 50 names on a list? And, Dave had like 500 names and the rest of us had like 2.
Really?
And when we looked at the list, it's like, oh, Ender's Game. And at the time it was a 5-piece and it's like, hey, well, 3 of us agree on it. I guess that's the name. And, well, all these years later, it's still there.
That's a great story, isn't it? Probably what you were hoping for.
There's a lot of excitement, isn't
What
it?
happened to your former members?
Oh.
Wow.
That stings.
Well, we've had a lot of drummers. We're kind of like the Spinal Tap of drummers. Oh,
It's
look,
kind of like Black Dahlia murder.
How many of your drummers have died, speaking of Spinal Tap?
We have no
None.
deaths yet.
No deaths.
Because in Spinal Tap, all the drummers
Who got
died.
fries?
Namings?
Who got fries?
We were just holding
Got
out
your
for
name.
Kevin.
Either way.
Dave, keep them on. So, how many true metal fans do we have in here tonight? Let's see how deep your metal-dom goes. Anybody heard of bands like Dying Fetus? Chimera? Doth? 6 Feet Under? Alright, all those bands have one thing in common, and many more as well. Kevin Talley on the drums for those bands. Kevin Talley with us tonight. This next song is called Desensitized. This one is starts with Kevin.
So what other bands have you guys been in before this?
Lots and varied.
Lots of bands nobody's heard of.
He was in a really big band in Milwaukee.
I was.
You might have heard of him.
Who's that?
Pantera.
Really? Well, that's
A
interesting.
band called Svoid. Like no one heard of them outside of that area. But I'll claim it.
He'll own it.
I'll own it. I'll own it.
What's the music scene like in Atlanta?
It's awesome. Yeah, for hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah.
You meant hip hop, right? You didn't mean metal.
All right.
You meant hip hop.
What's the metal scene like in Atlanta?
It's the hip hop capital of the world.
There we go. It's the hip hop capital.
Stay positive.
Yes.
CDs.
Robert
How many
won a Grammy
CDs
for
does
that.
Ender's Game have?
This many?
No.
No.
This many?
Which is it?
This many.
That was the question.
Three.
You meant actually like release where you could go like
Purchase
listen.
them.
Oh, this many then.
Okay. And you have one that isn't released. Why?
It's a long story.
His former bandmate Ayal destroyed our album.
Who's
We were
former
recording in
bandmate?
Ayal's
Yours?
studio.
You know what, bitches? I work every
He didn't destroy it. It was
I don't know what
it was a
you're talking
series of unfortunate events.
You weren't there.
Supposedly his studio was struck by lightning.
God.
Before Doth got signed to Roadrunner, Ayal was recording an album for us, and it got lost.
God.
Lost.
It was last exit for the Lost. Did you hear? I gave you a shout out.
God lost it. I mean, seriously.
He said the studio got struck by
What's
lightning
God?
and fried the computers.
And was it done?
We were. I
Oh,
was
it was
literally.
done and it sounded
I was
like,
literally
it
on
sounded
the
like
way.
Rain and Blood. It was so Rain and Blood Part 2.
Here's the thing. He got a
busted.
preview of the vocals, and he was like, "I'm
Biggest
not
album
fucking
you'll ever
into
be a
this
part
shit.
of."
I'm not having my
They
name.
got
Everything was done but the vocals.
By
I was
God.
driving on my way to the studio to record the vocals, and Ayal called me up and told me what happened.
And said you won't be needed tonight.
And the way Ayal is, I was like, "Yeah, right, dude. I'll see you in a few minutes."
So are those songs just lost then?
No, we some of the ones that we really liked, we have worked on some over the years. A couple of them actually wound up on the most recent album, What We've Lost, and another one's been reworked, and we actually played in our set tonight.
All right. When did the last album come out?
That's a good question.
Very recently.
Very recently.
Like 6
This is
months.
our most recent album. The most recent.
Are you on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is
on
actually.
that.
He plays drums on
The
it.
most recent one.
Most recent.
It's
Thank you.
pretty recent.
You too.
So that's your most recent one, and I assume you're not going to be working on anything else for a while.
No.
We've been working on new stuff.
We've almost
Well, I
got
know you
another
play-
album finished.
I know you played a new one tonight. That was simply amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was. Thank you. I do
That's
like
a
that
good point.
tune.
See, I told you it's amazing.
Yeah, I know it's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're totally ready to do another album, but Kevin is refusing to record drums for us. So
Well,
once we can talk him into it.
I'm trying to have babies with girls and
Random girls?
No.
no.
Wives and stuff, maybe.
Okay, well, either or, and yeah, I just don't really have time to play drums anymore. But we'll see.
I love it anyways.
Cross
through a stage in Baltimore.
Really?
He did.
How did that happen?
Because there were holes everywhere. And it was a super little stage.
Where were you at the block? Holes everywhere.
No!
Now, the stage had all these divots everywhere, and I either...
Divots. No, they're divots.
That's a good,
Divots,
that's a
holes.
good name.
Ed Mahon.
I either hit Sean with the
Divot
headstock
into
of my guitar or fell in this hole.
It was a divot
I
surrounded
literally
by a
had to
hole.
stand on the support beams, and I thought
And then you fell in?
I did twice, yeah.
That wasn't as good as the one time you pulled the Dave Grohl and you threw your guitar up.
Oh,
Was it
yeah.
Dave Grohl?
I forgot about that.
What happened?
He threw his guitar
I
up.
threw a guitar up, got
And he-
blinded by the light, lost it, and stepped out of the way because I thought, I'm not getting it. And it came down headstock first, and I looked at him like, everything seems great. I get it home, I open up the phone,
It's like,
here's
pull me
the
in.
headstock. And I'm like, oh,
That was the bass player.
that's a little broken.
He recognizes a flaccid instrument when he sees
the bass
one.
players when they
Yep.
got disarmed.
How many times have you guys hit each other with instruments on stage?
On purpose or by accident?
Either one.
Wait, are you talking about accidents?
Sean hits me
too
every.
often. Like,
every
They learn to get out of the way.
yeah, he
I think
just-
I
he
remember
swings-
noticing one of you coming close tonight.
He swings his
Yeah.
headstock around. You gotta watch.
oh, me too.
Yeah, you do have to watch for Sean with the headstock swinging.
That's why Jared moved to that side of the stage. We used to both be on the other side, but it was just too dangerous.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah, you used to both be on the
Yeah,
other side.
so we could hold hands
Grr.
and solo together, make sweet harmonies.
Any
We had our last drummer was a mime. No,
I
our
wanted to
drummer
be-
before our last drummer was a mime.
Actually wanted
Have you ever
the side-
considered just getting rid of drummers and using a drum machine?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Yes.
no, we would never do that. That's so.
How do you feel about drum machines?
This is our last one. Systematic killing of the American dream. Thank you very much. Fuck yeah! Rise up now for the Ender's Game. Please stick around for Invite.